Mm. Welcome. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this new session. During this session, we're going to start by reviewing what the direct and indirect object is. Do you remember what direct and indirect object is? Just a
No.
second.
¿Puedes repetir la pregunta?
Yes. Do you remember what direct object and indirect object is?
Fue lo que vimos la clase pasada, ¿no?
Ajá. ¿Y qué es? ¿Cómo podemos identificar el objeto directo y el objeto indirecto?
El objeto directo es el qué
Ajá.
y el indirecto es el quién, o sea, para quién va dirigido.
Exactly. So whenever we want to identify the direct object is what, okay, what is referring the action. For example, I'm going to give, I don't know, I'm going to give the class to the students, okay? So what am I going to give? The class. To whom? To the students, okay? Then the students will be the indirect object, okay? So, el que voy a dar o el que va dirigida a la acción es el objeto directo y para quién o en quien recae la acción va a ser el objeto indirecto, ¿ok? Eso solamente como, como un refresh de la clase anterior. Y bueno, sé que hubo problemas con el quiz porque como que el sistema no identificó las palabras ya sea en negritas o subrayadas, entonces vamos a repetir el quiz esta semana, al final de la semana, con diferentes preguntas, ¿ok? Pero va a tratar, again, sobre el objeto directo y el objeto indirecto. Eso lo repito para que pues vayamos a nuestras documentaciones, a nuestros slides y lo podamos revisar. Okay. For today's class, we're going to have on today's the first part of the class, the first session will be about vocabulary and wording about the kitchen. Okay, so let's start then. Okay. Vocabulary and pronunciation. Okay, so we have some pictures on our left and a list of vocabulary of the kitchen on the right. Okay, so we have to match the drawing with the wording. Okay, vamos a hacer el match de los dibujos con las palabras que tenemos a la derecha. Okay, so the first one, it is a kitchen scale. Okay. So where is it the kitchen scale? ¿Dónde está el kitchen scale? ¿Dónde está el kitchen scale? What is it a kitchen scale?
Báscula.
Una báscula. So where is it in the pictures? Could you identify the kitchen scale?
Sí, es la que está abajo de la mesa, ¿no?
Very good. That's the kitchen scale. Good. What is it, drawers?
Cajones.
Very good. So where are the drawers?
Los que están al lado del asador.
Very good. Kettle. What's the meaning of kettle? Kettle. What's the meaning?
Tetera.
And what is it, a kettle?
Es la que sale en el hasta arriba, ¿no?
Ajá, very good. Ah, no, ¿dónde quedó? No la veo. Kettle.
Al lado de la batidora.
Excellent. Kettle, okay. Refrigerator. So we know what a refrigerator is. Cooker hood or or range hood. What's the meaning of cooker hood or range hood?
Campana.
Excellent. That's a cooker hood or the range hood. Okay, in the US we call it range hood, and in UK we call it cooker hood, que es como la campana de la estufa, ¿no? O el gorrito de la estufa. Okay, the microwave, we already know what a microwave is. A kitchen counter. What's the meaning of kitchen counter? Kitchen counter.
Es como el mueble, ¿no?
Como-
Fregadero.
Mm, kitchen counter.
Es como la isla, ¿no?
Ajá, that's exactly. Es como la isla o como el pretil, ¿no? De repente que también le llaman como pretil. Como este espacio, is this space where you like chop all the vegetables or you prepare, well, the meal, como donde preparas la comida, no sé, como una barra donde te ayudas a cortar o pones cosas, etcétera, ¿no? That's the kitchen counter. Pedal bin.
El bote de basura.
That's the pedal bin, or as well, the trash, right? Mixer, what's the meaning of mixer?
Batidora.
That's right. The mixer is la batidora, and do not confuse it con la licuadora. What's the meaning of licuadora? Okay, we have it. Exactly. That's the last one. Okay, that's la última que tenemos de las palabras. That's the blender. Okay, so do not confuse the mixer with the blender, which is totally different. Okay, the rice cooker or pot. Where is it? The rice cooker. ¿Qué es el rice cooker?
Es olla. Es una olla.
Una olla, right? Okay, so we have rice cooker or a pot. Okay, una olla, un pot. Okay, we have the dinner table and the cupboard. What's the meaning of cupboard?
Donde se ponen las copas o los vasos.
Donde se ponen las copas o los vasos. Very good. So where is it? It is there, the cupboard. Okay. And grill. What's the meaning of grill?
Asador.
Very good. That's the grill. Dish soap.
Jabón para platos.
Es el jabón que utilizamos normalmente to wash the dishes, right? The toaster. What's the meaning of toaster?
Tostadora.
Very good. Gas range or stove?
Estufa.
That's normalmente es la estufa, ¿no? And we call it gas range, or we usually call it stove here in America, okay? A coffee maker, that's pretty easy, right? The coffee maker. And finally, the blender. Okay, so in order to make sure that we have already understood all the vocabulary words, let's try to make some sentences. Okay, so any volunteer to use the first word in a sentence? Kitchen scale. Volunteers to use it in a sentence. We need a volunteer. No volunteers? Big theme then. So, Emmanuel Guzman, could you give us an example using, or a sentence using the first word, kitchen scale? Fine. Could you help us? Okay, somebody else. Let me pick it up. Christopher, can you help us to give us an example using a sentence using the first word kitchen scale, please?
Yes, I use the kitchen scale for the chicken.
Yeah, could be. I use the kitchen scale. Maybe I will add to measure, okay, to measure the chicken. Okay, good. Good
Okay.
example. Um, somebody that can help me using the word cabinets. Any volunteer? What about you, Veronica? Could you help me to use the word cabinet on a sentence? Veronica?
¿Puedo decirlo yo?
Okay, go ahead.
I keep the dishes in the cabinet.
Excellent. I keep the dishes on the cabinet. And we can also use cabinet to storage, okay, to storage. Let me write it down. Storage, uh, cans and food, okay? So what's the meaning of storage? I use a cabinet to storage food, for example. What's the meaning of storage? Almacenar. Okay. Cans. What's the meaning of cans? Son las latas. Okay. So cabinet, a cabinet, we use it to storage. Okay. Los platos, las tazas, the cup, the plates, the bowls. Okay. So use the cabinet to storage para almacenar la vajilla, the crockery. And also we can use the cabinets to storage, okay, para almacenar las latas, las sopas. Entonces, cabinet es como la alacena, ¿sí? Donde guardas ya sea la vajilla o los alimentos que no tienen que ir refrigerados, right? Good. Another volunteer to use the kitchen counter. Kitchen counter. Who can help me with this? Volunteer.
Yo,
Okay.
I put the dishes in the kitchen counter.
Yeah, could be. You put the dishes, okay, in the counter, in the kitchen counter. Very good. We need another volunteer to use the cupboard. Cupboard word. Volunteer or victim. What about you, Lucila? Do you help me to use the word cupboard on a sentence?
I cleaned.
Today I will wash the cupboard because it's a disaster.
Okay, good. Okay, that was fine. I barely hear you, but creo que sí te escuché que the cupboard was a disaster. Very good. Any volunteer to use the grill? To use the word grill. Anyone?
This weekend I will use the grill to make hamburgers.
Excellent. This weekend I will use the grill to, it was very difficult to hear, but excellent. What about you, Carla? Can you use the word stove on a sentence? Carla Arias.
Yo le ayudo, maestro.
Okay, thank you.
We use the stove to cook every day.
Excellent. We use the stove to cook every day. Excellent. So let's move on then. Let's move on and review some other vocabulary words. And this is about the table. Okay. So we have here a crockery and flatware. Okay. So what's the meaning of crockery? Crockery. Here we have it at the top. Crockery.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
we have already seen this topic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's stop here. Como no tener registrado, no sé por qué no lo tenía registrado y es parte del curso. So let's start, then move to the next topic. Okay, so let's continue again and start this new topic, which is about writing skills and identify paragraph structure. Okay, so, okay, so writing a paragraph structure. Okay, a paragraph is a unit of text containing one main topic or idea. Okay, the topic sentence gives the main idea of the paragraph. And it is often, but not always, the first sentence in the paragraph. So let's start. We're going to start learning writing skills. Okay, vamos a empezar a tener idea de nuestras habilidades para escribir un texto completo, ¿no? Entonces vamos a empezar con la primera parte, que es escribir un párrafo. Okay, so a paragraph, we were saying, es una unidad de texto que contiene una idea principal o pues sí, una idea principal o un topic, ¿ok? The topic sentence o la idea principal nos va a hablar acerca de todo el contexto del párrafo, ¿sí? Sí, nos va a dar idea de lo que vamos a hablar con los siguientes enunciados, ¿ok? Usualmente, pero no siempre, el topic sentence or the main idea, it will came in the first line of the paragraph. Okay, so a paragraph is a unit of text containing the main idea or topic, and the topic sentence gives the main idea of the paragraph. It is often, but not always, the first sentence in the paragraph, okay? Topic sentence. So let's start by saying what a topic sentence is. The paragraph usually begins with topic sentences and will grab the reader's attention with an interesting fact, an anecdote, statistics, or maxim, for example. A topic sentence might read, for instance, beaches are the most popular vacation spots for America during the summer. The sentence should be clear and focused, okay? So I need a volunteer to read what the topic sentence is. Necesitamos un voluntario para leer what a topic sentence is. Just one volunteer.
Yo, profe.
Okay, thank you, Chris.
Topic sentence. Paragraph usually begin with topic sentences that will grab the reader's attention with an interesting fact, anecdote, statistic, or maxim. For example, a topic sentence may read, for instance, beach are the most popular vacation spots for Americans during the summer. The sentence should be clear and focused.
Excellent. Arturo, in Spanish, what does Christopher say about topic sentences?
¿Qué fue lo que dijo, maestro?
In Spanish, what does Christopher say about topic sentence?
De la playa como más popular de América.
Uh-huh. Okay. But what does he say about the topic sentences? What a topic sentence is? No?
Maestro, no tengo idea.
Okay. Emmanuel Alcalá, what a topic sentence is, or how is it structured?
¿Me podrá volver a repetir, profe? Es que no escuché bien.
Uh-huh. How a topic sentence should be.
Clear and focused.
Uh-huh. What else? Okay, the topic sentence is a sentence that should be interesting, okay? El topic sentence debe ser interesante, tiene que jalar la atención del que va a leer el párrafo, y el topic sentence puede estar soportado con unas estadísticas o máximas, ¿no? And we have here an examples saying that las playas son el lugar más popular de los americanos para ir en vacaciones, ¿ok? A sentence, como dice su compañero, tiene que estar enfocado y tiene que ser claro. O sea, tenemos que entender a simple lectura, ¿sí? ¿De qué se va a tratar el párrafo? Okay, so that's a topic sentence. Okay? Then we will have the body sentences. Okay, and we need a volunteer to read the paragraph about body sentences. Volunteer to read what a body sentences are.
Yo, profe.
Okay, thank you, Manuel.
After the topic sentence, the body of paragraph must be bold. This group of sentences will consist of details that support the claim made in the topic sentence. Depending on the genre, no sé cómo se pronuncia, of writing, the body of the paragraph should grow progressively, more narrow and focused. The evidence that is used to support your claim can be personal, sensory, or experiential, or sourced outside research, and might fall into one or more of these categories: illustrations, examples, facts, analysis,
Mhm.
data, statistics, anecdotes, stories of descriptions, continuing the example of the popular beach vacation for Americans. You might expect to read statistics proving that most Americans do, in fact, travel to the beach in the summer, as well as short anecdotes about the trip of the beach.
To the beach. Very good. So what's the meaning of, let's read some vocabulary. What's the meaning of claim? What's the meaning of claim?
Yo no tengo idea.
Reclamar.
Reclamar, good. What else? It says, this group of sentences will consist of details and support the claim made in the topic.
Afirma.
Ajá, en este caso es como afirmar, ¿no? De hecho, los body sentences son los que nos van a ayudar a soportar la idea principal, ¿ok? So they support the claim, ¿sí? Made on the topic sentence. The claim o la afirmación, pues sí, la afirmación que hacemos en el topic sentence, ¿ok? Another, un sinónimo de claim, además de afirmación, puede ser un reclamo, ¿no? Por ejemplo, cuando tú algo sale mal con un producto que compraste y tú vas a pedir el reembolso, then you claim for a refund, ¿ok? Vas y haces como un reclamo, ¿ok? A claim. Okay. What's the meaning of narrow?
Es como estricto o limitado, no sé.
Es un sinónimo de estricto y limitado, ¿no? Por ejemplo, it says, depending on the genre of the writing, the body of the writer, the body of the paragraph should grow progressively and more narrow, ¿ok? Tiene que ser progresivo, si los body sentences tienen que irte llevando y te tienen que ir ajustando, te tienen que ir limitando hacia algo más directo y enfocado, ¿ok? Very good. What's the meaning of statistics? It says, yeah, well, it gives us some examples of how a body sentence could contain, and says it should contain or it might contain illustrations, examples, fact, analysis, data, statistics, anecdotes, stories, or descriptions. Okay, so what's the meaning of statistics?
Pues datos estadísticos.
Very
Cifras.
good. Son estadísticas, ¿no? Por ejemplo, podemos decir que se hizo una encuesta y el 89.5%, ¿okay? Estamos hablando de statistics, de los habitantes en Estados Unidos prefirió como opción la playa para ir de vacaciones. Very good. What else? Do you have any problems with vocabulary in this slide? No problems. So I'm going to read it again. Okay. After the topic sentence, the body of the paragraph must be built. This group of sentences will consist of details that support the claim made in the topic sentence. Depending on the genre of writing, the body of the paragraph should grow progressively more narrow and focused. The evidence that is used to support your claim can be personal, sensory, or experimental, or sourced. Okay? Outside research, it might fall into one of these categories: illustration, examples, facts, analysis, data, statistics, anecdotes, stories, or descriptions. Continuing the example of popular beach vacation for Americans, you might accept to read statistics proving that most Americans do in fact travel to beach in the summer, as well as a short anecdote about a trip to the beach. Okay? So what is the meaning? Encontré dos palabras más, ¿no? Proving. What's the meaning of proving?
Pues ahí es como probando, ¿no? O
Yes.
demostrando.
Exactly. It's most used as demostrando, ¿no? Like, te demuestra que los americanos van más a las playas. What's the meaning of sourced? Meaning of sourced.
O como puede ser obtener, no sé, de verbo, obtener o extraer algo, ¿no?
In this case es como una fuente, ¿no? Por ejemplo, si yo te digo, ¿cuál es la fuente de tu información? That will be the source, okay? The source of the information, okay? La fuente de información can be outside research, puede ser una investigación, or the source can be your personal experience, okay? Puedes ser tu fuente de investigación, pudo haber sido una enciclopedia, unas encuestas, o pudo haber sido tu experiencia personal, tus anécdotas, etc. Okay? So, Carla Arias. How the body sentence are? ¿Cómo son los body sentences o para qué sirven los body sentences? Second chance, Carla. Excellent. It's sirve para decir lo que está pasando, okay? And actually it works to support, okay, para soportar o para dar mayor peso al al topic sentence, right? Very good. So we have already seen the topic sentence, which is the topic or the main idea we want to express in a paragraph. And then we will have the body sentences, which are the sentences or the structure of the paragraph, okay? La estructura del párrafo son los body sentences que nos van a ayudar a darle soporte o que nos van a ayudar a dar mucha más claridad acerca de la idea principal del enunciado, okay? What else? Okay, it says que probablemente no me escuchó bien o es el internet de uno de sus compañeros. We don't know. Okay, good. Let's continue then. Finally, we'll have the concluding sentence, okay? And we need a volunteer to read what a concluding sentence is. Volunteer to read. A volunteer to read what the concluding sentence is.
Yo.
Mhm.
The last sentence in the paragraph should provide closure to the topic before moving onto the next paragraph. This sentence should draw the reader's focus back to the main point of the paragraph while also bringing all the elements of the paragraph together. An example concluding sentence might read, It's no surprise that with the relaxing environment, beautiful weather, and excellent food that most Americans enjoy, vacation at the beach.
Very good. Okay. So the concluding sentence is this last sentence that will grab, okay, that will grab the whole paragraph, okay, and will go back to the main idea, okay. El concluding sentence va a ser este último enunciado que nos va a ayudar a cerrar o a envolver, okay, todo el párrafo y nos va a regresar a cuál era la idea principal, okay. In this case, it says, it's not surprised that with all the relaxing environment, beautiful weather, and excellent food that almost Americans enjoy vacationing at the beach. ¿Okay? Entonces, regresamos a la idea principal, que era que las playas son el lugar preferido para los americanos de ir de vacaciones. ¿Okay? And then after you saying all of the benefits, all of the statistics, all of the personal experiences that you have had going into the beaches for vacations, you go back to the main idea by closing the paragraph. Okay? Después de que dices todos tus body sentences y todas las estadísticas, etcétera, haces un enunciado de conclusión para regresar a cuál era tu idea principal. Okay? I'm going to read it again and let's review the vocabulary words. The last sentence in the paragraph should provide closure to the topic before moving on to the next paragraph. The sentence should draw the reader's focus back to the main point of the paragraph while also bringing all of the elements of the paragraph together. An example concluding sentence might read, it's not surprised that with the relaxing environment, beautiful weather, and excellent food that almost Americans enjoy vacationing at the beach. Okay, so what is the meaning of? What is the meaning of, I'll say, ¿dónde la vi? While. What is the meaning of while?
Mientras.
Durante también.
Mientras or durante, right? The sentence should draw the reader's focus back to the main point of the paragraph, while, mientras, trae todos los elementos del párrafo o como que envuelve todos los elementos del párrafo en uno solo, okay? Very good. Questions about concluding sentences or vocabulary words?
No, teacher.
No.
No questions? Very good. So the final touch, after writing a paragraph, you must read the text to ensure that it has coherence and unity. This means that all of the sentence should work together to advance the main idea presented in the topic sentence, okay? Después de que ya hicimos nuestro conclusion, okay, nuestro último renglón del párrafo, pues hay que darle otra leída para ver que todos los elementos o todos los enunciados que hemos puesto en un párrafo, pues estén acorde con lo que estamos diciendo, ¿sí? Que la conclusión no sea otra línea más de supporting sentence, pero que envuelva, todo el párrafo en un mismo, pues en una sola idea, ¿ok? Okay, let's read this one. Okay, any volunteer to read this?
Yo.
Okay, go ahead.
at home or away. In some countries, many young people move out of their family's home when they are 18, especially if they go to college in a different town. Living apart from the family can be very positive for young adults for several reasons. First, they learn to be more responsible. They have to buy food, cook, and clean up the house. They also learn to manage money, especially if they are paying rent. Finally, if the roommates no, finally if they have roommates, they learn to get along with different kinds of people. They have to figure out problems without a parent to help. In general, learning to manage a home is a very positive experience for young people.
Very good. Thank you. So we need a volunteer to give us the main idea of the paragraph. Vero, what is the main idea or the topic sentence of this paragraph?
It tells us about college living by themselves.
The idea is about moving out or living alone, right? Or living, well, start living by our own. Okay, very good. Thank you, Christopher. In this example, could you give us one of the supporting sentences, or one of the supporting sentence of the idea?
¿Me lo puede repetir, profe, por favor?
I'm sorry?
¿Me lo puede repetir, profe, por favor?
In this paragraph, what will be one of the supporting ideas or body sentences that we have?
Ay,
No?
no, estoy entre dos cosas, pero como que no estoy seguro.
You just say it.
Es como lo que hay en su casa, ¿no? O sea, tanto como, pues lo que tiene, ¿no? O sea, la comida, la familia, lo que, las
More or
personas.
less. Más o menos. Okay.
Ujú.
Ale Miramontes, what would be one of the supporting sentences? Read one of the supporting sentences of the main idea.
¿Sí me escucha, profe?
Yes, we can hear you. One of the supporting sentences.
No, profe, no.
No. Anyone? ¿Alguien que nos pueda ayudar con algún supporting sentence?
They learn to be more responsible.
Exactly. They learn to be more responsible. They have to buy food, cook, and clean up their house. Okay. And finally, who can give us an example? Well, I mean, in this example, who can give us the closure sentence?
They have to figure out problems without a parent to help them.
Excellent. Very good. That will be like a closing sentence, right? Also, we can say that in general, learning to manage a home is very positive experience for young people. Okay, so everything talk about how important it is that young people live alone, right, or move away from their parents. Okay, good. Excellent. Does anyone has problems with paragraph, with writing a paragraph or identifying the parts of the paragraph? Ok, más o menos, ¿verdad? Vamos a tener una actividad de tarea para cerrar el tema de escribir un párrafo, ¿ok? Mientras tanto, vamos tomando 10 minutos de descanso. Tomemos 10 minutos de descanso y volvemos entonces a las 10 con 12 minutos, ¿ok?